Hello everybody, so the new update came out with the Desperado, and I haven't touched it yet. I just bought the unlock pack thing, because I'm just like that, and I'm a silly goober and have money, and I want to test out the Desperado for the first time by playing it on Ravine CHIMPS, because that's just kind of how I am. I watched those sneak peek videos and the early access videos a little bit, so I don't really know a whole lot. The one thing that I know is that it's really cheap, and apparently, and I guess it should be good for early game though, but I think I'm gonna want to go for the Desert Phantom here on Ravine CHIMPS. I'm gonna start off just by taking it pretty simple, doing this. I'm gonna make a pretty like standard build, but I just want to see like what is this guy's potential for like starting out. Like, is there any chance I can do just like an early game like this? Doesn't really look like it off the bat. Also, do I have a hotkey for you? Let me grab a hotkey real quick. I should have P active, I believe. Yes, that doesn't interfere with anything. Alright, Desperado is now P. So if I set you to strong... Yeah, it looks like I'll just be doing the regular early game, but I do believe it's going to be very, very strong starting out with. But let's just pull up this regular Ravine early game. I'll come back in a moment. Alright, so here on round 13, I changed out the hero. I didn't realize I didn't really want Oben. I'm going to go for Soda today. I'm going to emphasize this right now. I have never played with the Desperado, and I didn't really see like those sneak peek details or early access details in full. So honestly, I have no idea what I'm playing with. This is just like a total surprise. And I think from the bottom path, just what I've read real quickly, also I need to beat round 14. I want it to have it like, where are you? Actually, we can get you for around 14 and 15, but I want to have it close to the Bloons and away from monkeys, I believe. This guy looks really cool on the straight lines of Ravine. It's a little bit expensive, and I just don't really know if I can like get this to work out just yet. I feel like, I mean, like I will do it eventually, of course, because I can do save ups that are that big on Ravine. But I want to just try out this Desert Phantom. It seems a little bit cheaper and a little bit of a safer play as for now. But it should be that you want to be, what is it, much faster. Wait, works alone. Desperado attacks much faster, but not quite as fast as the more monkeys in range. Okay, yeah. And then attacks faster when the more Bloons are in range. And this one is like they want the Bloons to be far away and fewer Bloons. I don't know what this does in conjunction with this, so I think I'm just gonna get middle path. I'm gonna get 025. I don't know if that's better, but we'll see. Let me grab, so I'm thinking of having you like up here then. Really, you're gonna be in range of that dart monkey, but there's not much I'm gonna be able to do about that, so I'm just gonna put you on strong for now. Hopefully this can beat the round 14 here. It looks like it didn't do anything for that side. Oh, no, we get it. We get it, though. And then we got Soda down here, so we're going to be doing some work. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing about this one bottom lane down here. So, no, this lane over here. I might get just a spiked mines there, and then I might be able to, like, bring in some Condor stuff or whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. Some stuff is leaking down here, though, so I think I'll just grab a sniper. Yeah, that would probably make some sense. I could get the sniper over here. Yeah, this could be a fine sniper spot just for the early game and all. If I can get it in time. No, I can't get it in time. Let's see if I can manage something with targetings here. Alright, it looks like I'm just gonna have to get another dart right here. I guess that's from the Soda nerf, though, because Soda did get nerfed in the early game. How am I leaking there now? If I get another dart, I leak a whole green? Because Soda did get nerfed recently, so she does, like, a bit less damage and all that. Okay, we take care of it there. Well, it's a bit less attack speed, not a bit less damage. I guess overall that means less damage, but yeah. Kind of sucks for that. I get the ability now. I think I'm just going to have to use that on 16 here. That's fine. I'll just plop that down. That will take out... Actually, I'll have to use it a little bit later. This is a mess so far. How am I going to get through this run? Okay, use the ability there, and then move on. 17 will go down. 18 will need to figure something out. So, what I think I might just have to get like a juggernaut right here, kind of early on. I think that's probably going to be the play. So, we'll get that early juggernaut. Set you there on last. We'll get you to a 402 eventually. I don't know what you're gonna be. I mean, I would rather have a 402 juggernaut, but I don't know if I'm gonna need a juggernaut on that side. I'm gonna be honest. I'll try to probably upgrade this Desperado a bit more before I get a juggernaut, especially because I also will have Sada on the side. So yeah, I gotta upgrade this stuff. Gotta have Sada to do the work. And yeah, I think this should just be good. I'm still like leaking a whole bunch onto the bottom. Maybe I didn't really place Sada that well. Maybe I wanted to place Sada a little bit lower per se. And that's just not coming along. Yeah, I don't know. Did I not place Sada as like high up as as low as possible? I think I placed Sada like as low as possible, and that's not really what I want to do in this case scenario. Now that I kind of realize that. Okay, let me just use the leaping sword ability there then. I'll take it out that way. These 22 shouldn't be much of an issue with Juggernaut, I'd imagine. And I have Desperado. Even just the 000, I think really 000's Desperado is going to be a pretty good early game destroyer. So, take that out. Come on, one red, really? Gotta put you guys on strong now or something? Yeah, one red. I'm using the ability. I can use the ability there. So I'm going to need a sniper, I think, for 28. I can do the... Because you can't get leads, actually, which kind of stinks. I'd imagine, like, a tower like that would be able to pop leads, but I guess not. I might just get the sniper... I don't know where I want the sniper. Maybe top sniper, like this. I think this should be good. Let me put the sniper up here. Actually, wait, no, that's gonna end up being kinda in range, right? Later on, yeah. Because I think one of the upgrades is really big, but actually I'm gonna get like I'm gonna get a Moab glue up there, so I don't think that matters actually at all. If I'm gonna get a Moab glue and a village, that one of the long range attacks is just gonna have to deal with having no attack speed benefits, I guess. You gotta deal with it. You do not see all the way down there. Yeah, I might have to like upgrade this guy to a triple guns or something. I don't know, because right now, oh, I forgot to buy this. Right now, Sada's just not really putting the work in, I guess. Maybe I can get away with it. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, it's these lanes that just go down here. Actually, when I get my spike factory up, I should be fine. Yeah. Let's get the spike factory, I guess, now then. Because I'll be getting a spines down here. And with this, so what? This is automatic. I know this got changed. I saw someone on Reddit posting about this. So we get automatic, set target, smart, close, normal. What does automatic mean? I don't know. I'm just going to put you on smart. But also, if I need to, if smart is being big dum-dum, which it can do, I can set the target, which seems pretty cool. So now my Sada issue is resolved. Good thing I don't have to buy triple guns, because I didn't want to do that. I think I might just keep you at 000 for now. This guy's got to become a juggernaut at some point, so I can at least be 436. And then I can start, I guess... I don't actually really want to upgrade Desperado, because I'm going to want to make sure I can beat round 40. So, I might have to just get like a few upgrades, but I'll try to hold on as long as possible. So, there's Juggernaut there. Because I got Juggernaut there, I shouldn't have to upgrade the spike, which should give me more money for 40. I'm not really sure what I want to do now. I guess I could get a few upgrades because I got a long way to 40 still. And Sada will take out the ceramic, so I just have to take out the inside. So let's go for Wanderer. Let's see, I guess you only get one buff. Nomad. So this is now you attack faster, closer. And then Enforcer uses a shotgun to knock back balloons when they get close in range. I don't know if that's going to be the greatest thing against round 40. Let's see how it does against round 36. Actually, that's pretty darn good, I'd say. Pretty darn good. And then this one, Bullseye, is the chance to crit. Is this like total RNG or is it like seeded RNG? Like, can I just RNG this out to get crits like crazy? As I noticed, this Dart Monkey is also going to force you to get 2. But this one the shotgun should stay at 2 the whole time because I plan on getting a village outside of range. I have lead issue that's pretty apparent because only Sada can attack lead. So I'm going to set you on last right there. That should be able to take that out. Juggernaut should be able to take out the 38 ones just fine. So yeah. Okay, again, I'm just going to have to put you on last and plop you at the top somewhere. That's good enough, I guess. I can take out the leads. And then that ceramic. Nice, the Enforcer took it down. I feel like I really like this shotgun upgrade. Enforcer seems like a good one. I guess I didn't get Bullseye technically yet because I died on round 38 there. But let's see how this does against 40. I really hope you can really put a punch into round 40. Oh, that's strong. That is strong. Damn. Okay. Let me get this up instantly. So if you just like, yeah, you do a lot of damage there. And if I use that, I guess that pops open a bit early. So I'm wondering, what if I use this instantly? Will it pop open and then you like knock everything back? No, I don't quite have the damage for that just yet. But I still have like $4,000. So what I could do is I could outbuff you perhaps. I still could get Juggernaut over here for like the knockback. I don't actually have the other room for the other Dart Monkey, which kind of stinks. So I'd have to get like, I mean, a Juggernaut. I don't know if I'm gonna get a Juggernaut there. I'd rather just get a Balloon Impact, to be honest. That might still be a good purchase though, but I could at least for now buff my Sada, and maybe that will do enough with the Enforcer. Will this pop the Moab down? Adding buff on Sada honestly doesn't do a whole lot more damage though, so I guess that's expected. I guess now that I'm thinking of it, I could turn this guy into a Juggernaut. 420 Juggernaut obviously isn't as good. Its range is going to be a lot worse and it won't get that extra knockback. Its attack speed, I guess, kind of makes up a little bit for that. But to be able to beat round 40 without spending anything, I think this just might be the best option. And with Juggernaut, I should be able to use this there too. And this can, if I get good enough, I guess, RNG, it should be able to take everything out. Like, no, not like that. Like that. Okay, there we go. So we got a 420 Juggernaut now. That's, I guess, all right. And I can push along. So let's see, what does the Avenger do? Shotgun hits, releases shrapnel, and can even knock back Moabs. Ooh, that's actually really, really good. When lives are lost, weaker balloons only take 1 life for a short time. Okay, well that doesn't really have anything to do with chimps, so I guess we can ignore that, but we get a lot more shrapnel and all that, which sounds pretty neat. I still have you on strong. I think you're just going to be best on strong, to be honest. I don't really see why you would be better on first, perhaps. I mean, I guess here and there you could be, but let's just move along with this. Again, this Juggernaut also doesn't have camo still, which is a little bit annoying. I do agree with that, but and also no range. I mean, it would just be so much better if I moved this over a little bit and I could have placed another one in. But I could go for the Avenger now, so let me just try this out. Okay, that's like insta-killing the ceramics. That's pretty good though, I'd say. You can do it pretty fast too. So yeah, pretty darn cool. Let's go for. Also, you do have camo. You just can't pop leads. That's correct. And also, I don't know if Alk buff will be good with you. That's something that I guess I could have tested before, but we're not. We apparently are not. Can I get Soda and this Juggernaut in range of a village? That is going to be the question of the century. Let's test this out. But a boink, Soda's not in range. Juggernaut is in range. I think it's barely possible. Let me go back. Soda's in range, Juggernaut is in range. Okay, both are in range. So I can get that, I can get drums, I can upgrade that, and now I could go for a spiked mines over here, and this is going to be pretty darn effective. And then the Desert Phantom is going to be 33,000. So after the spiked mines, I might be able to, if you're strong enough. Oh, that's pretty good against Moabs. It got blocked by the leads there a little bit, I see, but we could probably kind of sort something out for that. So let me insta-kill those insides. I still probably will need a little bit something more over here on this side. I'm not quite sure what I kind of want though. Maybe just like a Moab shove. Moab shove is really, really strong, of course. Also, I could Alk buff Soda. Let me Alk buff this spike first of all. I'll just throw you right here. Get you to spike balls. We'll grab you to spike mines. That should really cover this side down very, very well, and we'll be able to smash you. I feel like you do really good against like rounds like 63 though anyways, but we'll be able to smash through those rounds either way. So that should be pretty good. And you can't really hit Moabs going down here. Again, that shouldn't really be an issue for now. When I get primary training, that should be happen, but right now we'll have spiked mines covering that side, so the odd rounds shouldn't be hard at all. Hopefully the odd rounds aren't really hard ever. And I did briefly look at the patch notes. I saw something was changed to Absolute Zero, which makes me really happy. Like it's a lot cheaper now or something. Absolute Zero is an awesome tower. I didn't see if there's any fine print, any nerfs or drawbacks with that. But what I did see is very important. If I want to use a Glue Storm, you don't get good duration at all with I mean, what was it? Yeah, 250. It's half duration. So if you're getting Glue Storm, you got to get 052 now. I guess 240 Glyke is better because that still goes with the +3 damage. But for Glue Storm, no way, Jose. You can't really do that. So 58's here. This is okay. Maybe just some RNG. Yeah, RNG with that. We're gonna have this critting RNG, of course. I'm not sure if I want to Alk buff Soda just yet. I could grab that Alk buff in. I think also Cryo got a little bit cheaper or something. But I want to see if I can save up for the Desert Phantom right now. I do have more Soda levels coming in and Soda abilities, of course, so I can use them when I need to. Like I'll probably have to use, I don't know. Yeah, I probably have to Alk buff Soda. Okay, let me Alk buff Soda. Throw you right there. I don't know if I want to buy the cross path just yet. I might have to. And then I can probably do this and then that. Actually, should I just buy Moab Shove now? I should just buy Moab Shove instead. I feel like Juggernaut with Soda ability should be able to cover most of that stuff, but Moab Shove I'll need to be able to take care of this, and Moab Shove is also just really, really good, of course. So we'll be able to shove that, and yeah, I still need to use the abilities. That is all right. I can just do, oh, I used that way too early. I accidentally clicked it. Let's use that, and there we go. Now I can take it out. Okay, now I got Moab Shove on the field. This should be able to make the save up pretty easy, and it's just going to be a good tower overall. And we'll just kind of have Moab Shove over here, because Spiked Mines will clear everything. So going for that 33k save up, starting on, what was that, like 59 or so, I guess. We should be able to get it pretty early on. Huh, Sawda's, I feel like Sawda's just being a lot weaker, I guess. Well, I mean, those are camos, and that jug isn't a camo jug. That does make things a little bit more annoying. But yeah, if you didn't know, the 402 Juggernaut is better than the 420. Just kind of how it is. So let me use this then. That should be able to help out. Yes. Okay. And let's see, how do you do against 63? You weren't able to hit any of those ceramics, but, I mean, no, Spike Mines actually didn't end up clearing them out. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see once stuff comes on. Let's see, if I do this, will you be able to hit them? I think it just doesn't have the pierce to deal with 63, it looks like. Like, I guess it can hit a few of the ceramics, but not really a lot, so I guess that's my answer. It's not like the crazy 63 thing ever. I thought the shrapnel and the explosion or whatever is just going to absolutely destroy those 63 waves, but that's alright if it doesn't. Still isn't a bad tower, I'd say. It's pretty good. I kind of like it. Let me use that right there to just wipe that out, and yeah. I feel like my throat is a little bit sore right now, so I'm gonna just like take a lot of breaks and drink water here and there. Okay, we're coming in on round 75 here. A little bit of ways, but I should be able to get it just fine. Round 75 should be really easy with the Spiked Mines, of course. I can use this level 3 if I want to even here. Just save that sword charge for round 76, of course. Spiked Mines just has that beautiful, and yeah, it should be getting the tier 5 soon. So I'm really excited to try it out. Looks super duper cool. Hope it's really strong. It might not be strong, and I might be really disappointed, and I might not get any cash spare in this video, but either way, we're gonna see. I guess doing Ravine CHIMPS for the first time using this new tower isn't that bad. I'm excited to try that middle path on this map too, because it looks like it's good with straight lines, and it's gonna be like really cool or something. It's just like I'm gonna be spending a lot on a cash gaining ability, which isn't really like the most ideal thing in Chimps mode, but yeah, we'll get through it. Anyways, here is the Desert Phantom. Let's see how it does against 78. Ooh, it just took that out. That looks really cool. That art is just awesome. Also, the name Desert Phantom too. It also has a pretty good amount of pops. But yeah. Anyways, for the comments though, if you've got like any good Desperado strategies that you're cooking up, I want to see what your kind of like combos are, like what you pair it with, what maps maybe some of these Desperado towers are going to be really good on. Oh shit, those camos are leaking. Again, you don't have camo detection, but yeah. Anyways, if you're wondering why I'm complaining about this Juggernaut so much, actually I did explain it, but if you place the Dart Monkey a little bit over, like right instead of here, like right here on round 9, you can get another small tower in there, and I would prefer to just place that and just get another 402. That would be really nice and handy. But I just don't have that, unfortunately. Oh, you just completely took out the camos on that side of that tent. Pretty cool. So yeah, this guy looks like it's going to be a bit of RNG, which might not be fun for black borders, but for Chimps challenges and all that, that is the most fun thing in the world. RNG galore. And now, also, what I don't know is if I want to alk buff these guys, like which Desperado should get alk buffed. I'm going to try putting an alk buff on you. Let me get an alk buff on Sawda, though, because I still don't have an alk buff on Sawda. So right here, this top side alk buff should just be fine. Bit of boink. We'll get you to 420. And now you aren't... So... the outer range is like the main gun. I don't really know I don't think the main gun does the most damage. I think it's really the shotgun, so it shouldn't really matter if you get no extra attack speed there. So let me see. I want to make sure that I get you out of range and you have priority buff on the Desperado. So if I do, that's going to be priority buff on the Dart Monkey though. I don't want that. It's going to be like right here, so no, I'd have to get the village. Get it there, but then it's going to go on Glue Gunner. But I want to Alk buff you. Oh my goodness, this is annoying. Can I not Alk buff you anywhere without getting rid of a speed stack? Okay, well let me at least first get the village in. This should be able to just cover you, yeah. Like so. We can get primary training because this is a primary tower too, which is going to be really nice. I know we're leaking to ceramics, of course. I forgot about that. I'm going to have to get like just like a balloon impact over here. That's fine. I can actually grab this balloon impact right now. And then you need to go to first actually to be able to take care of that stuff. Let me get back to trying to buff you. Oh wait, I still leaked somewhere. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get primary training. I'm going to get I don't really know how important this buff is, cuz that's still going to get, unless I can somehow manage this. Let's see, where does this priority buff land? Yeah, it lands on the Dart Monkey. Okay, so I think this is what I'm going to do. This really sucks for one reason, but I'm not compromising your attack speed on the shotgun, and I have glue over here, and you still get the priority buff. So you don't attack really super fast, which means that I should be able to, actually I can keep you at 3-0 for now. Let me get this impact over here now. Okay, that does a lot more damage. That glue definitely helps out. But this sucks because now I can't glue DDTs. And I don't think you're going to be doing really well against DDTs because you kind of have like a more so explosion type damage. I will have the spines though, and it's just kind of easier. You're going to be doing well against DDTs too, but no glue over here means that a lot of these DDTs aren't going to get slowed, which is a pretty big deal. I also could get Relentless. I think Relentless would actually pair really well with this combination, but so far it's looking like it's doing a good amount of damage, which is really, really nice. I also could get primary training over here to help out this impact and Juggernaut. I don't think that's going to be the biggest concern right now. And for round 100, I feel like you have a good amount of single target damage, but I probably will need more than one first strike, I want to assume. Oh my goodness, I just realized that when I have Alk buff active, you are now considered in range, so I get one last blast anyways. Oh well. I guess it's fine. Not much I can do now. I'm gonna have to have Moab Shove kind of deal with like some of this stuff with those ZMGs down here, but that's just something I guess we'll have to deal with. I'm also thinking I'm just gonna overclock our Desperado buddy too. So let me get that up and rolling. I can throw the foam. Actually, I'm gonna put the foam over here if I need to decamo something. And I could get in range of discounts, but I mean, there's a lot going on down there already. So let's grab foam. Actually, you know, the round ended. There's nothing I can do. And now if I overclock you, how well do you do? Oh, you're doing quite good, actually. Look at that. That is some good damage. Nice to see. I think this is a pretty solid tower. Pretty solid tower overall. Good. And I think Eliminator is just out of the question now, because I mean, I have no spot for Eliminator with Desperado being so picky. I don't want to get rid of my last buff thing. So I think we'll do a first strike, and I might just have to get whatever I'll need for round 100 to deal with that too. So I'll have to think about getting a first strike, and I might need a Sabo just because these DDTs are probably going to be very, very nasty, and I don't really think there's anything that we can do to really get you to pop them. I mean, you could see I can overclock you. Yeah, you don't have lead popping power, so we can't really get DDTs. We might need Glue Storm. We might need Glue Storm. Okay, well, I beat 90 there. I'm definitely going to have to get Glue Storm up by 95. I should have the money to do that. But yeah, this, and I don't know if there's really going to be much of any benefit with Glue Storm from you. I mean, I guess it kind of can help my case on 100, but now this budget's going to be super, super tight. I hope I could even win in the first place. So I guess that's like a bit of oversight on my part. Maybe you're gonna have to get like a hero or another tower that's just gonna absolutely like solo the DDTs. But like 92, that got destroyed there, so maybe with Glue Storm active, with the cleanup of that, I should be able to take out like 98 without really any problems, and that would allow me to get my first strike and all that stuff. So yeah, let's see if I Glue Strike all of these DDTs. I guess I can take the ones on the top side out, and I guess Moab Shove can do something now with that. But yeah, little bit tricky with those DDTs there. I'm hoping for this Glue Storm, and again I got 052. Good thing I know that now, so I get my my whole duration up. Let's just use this ability, and yeah, 94 is just done. 94 is just done. That is satisfying. Also, the Glue Strike main attack really helps out this Juggernaut clean up. It gives a lot of pressure off the spike mines. So I can get Glue Storm. Let me use that, use Glue Storm. This should just clear around 95, I want to say. I can use Sada's abilities too. But yeah, with Glue Storm, it looks like we got you covered. You can take things down, so that's good to hear. That's good to hear. And I can use Glue Storm up here too now. Let's use Glue Storm, rip that open. We got some issues down here on the bottom. Let me use Sada ability there to take that out. Okay, cool. And just some last ZOMGs. These guys should be able to go down. I can use a sword charge there. Oh, we didn't actually take it. That's alright though. We can get it the second time. That's all that matters, right? All that matters. Let's use Glue Storm now. Hold this down just fine. Good. Good. Use some of these abilities here. Sword charge that, take it down. Cool. That's fine. I can use all the abilities that I want because 97 should be just free. I assume. I just put my Moab Shove here and these should be done. I'll just need that Glue Storm up for 99 though, so I just need to remember that. I can use it on 98, I believe. I just have to use it pretty early. And with all the damage up front there, 97 should go down really fast. Okay. And then just this one fortified left here. Spiked mines can tank that, right? No, not actually. I'm gonna have to isolate one, I guess, then. We'll just I guess I'll just isolate the bottom one because that one's easier to isolate. So you're just gonna pop that down all you want. So I can even use Sada's ability. It's gonna come back for 98. Like so. That's down, and then that spike mines on the bottom can cook up as many spikes as it wants. I guess I can bring this forward because the spikes will start to expire at some point. Like so. And now Sada can take care of this. And I'll have money for the first strike on round 98, I believe. I hope I can get away with just this on 98 here. And I got to use this Glue Storm early, so I might as well just use it right now. Let me put down Sada ability too. And I'll use the level 10 kind of early on. Oh, that just absolutely smashed it. I am scared that I won't get my abilities back, because I particularly want the level 10 if I need that back early. So let me go out. 98 died way too fast. We're suffering from success based on how fast 98 died. So let me just use that ability instantly. Also get first strike up. See how that goes now. Actually, I'm doing a bit less. Maybe I have to use the Soda ability. Let's go this. Pop that leaping sword. Use that. And now, well, I guess that's where that sword charge came in handy, because sword charge took all of that out. Let me see if I put you on first then. If that helps. Actually, no, I'll use the leaping sword on first. Yeah, that should do some work. Cool. Cool. I'm kind of left with a big issue right there, though. I think strong was a lot better. Use the first strike. Nice. We get a big explosion when I use the first strike. That's the big deal about it. Okay, now I want to try to stall a DDT, or not a DDT, a Moab if possible up here. If you will let one go. This should be fine, actually. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, I can use Glorm instantly. I want to save overclock. I want to see what I can do here. Maybe I just need to get a bit lucky. Actually, that's a bit better than I thought. I can use like the level. I need to use Glorm instantly though. I can use the level 10 ability on Soda, I think, and I could probably get pretty lucky with Moab Shove and you, and then I'm gonna have money for 100 if I need it. I forgot I need to use Glue Storm instantly too, because having it up faster is gonna get me like damage on 100 more. I mean, it's not a lot depending on what I can pull off with it, but it might be something. Okay, that's actually really good. Those knockbacks are great. Yeah, I'll have to use the level 10 though at some point. So let me use level 10 like maybe now. Okay, a lot of DDTs went to the bottom. I don't want that. Let me try to spice up the RNG with a quick shove. Okay, that was good. Let's use the level 10 now. And then a lot just went to the bottom. Okay, what I realized I can do is I can use this automatic targeting, and I can put it just down here, so I only get spike mines down here. And that means I just have shove kind of like, well, there shouldn't really be DDTs coming down from this side, because you should be able to kind of just deal with all of it. So I think that might just make really the big difference here. Let's see if I can do that and save the level 10 ability too. If I can pull that one off. Okay. Look at this. And I stall things out a little bit too. Nice. Okay, now on to 100. Let's just see how this goes. I have a first strike. I have Glue Storm 2, which will do a little bit of something. But it doesn't look like I just have the craziest amount of round 100 damage. Like, I can first strike this open, and it's still going to be a bad. Which means, yeah, I don't have a lot to work with here. I don't think I have enough against 100. I might be in a pickle. Let's just see. I can use first strike there, and I can Glue Storm like this. You guys don't really do any, you can't even attack anything. Yeah, I don't know, this one might be a little bit screwed. Okay, that run was screwed, so this is the second attempt of it. I optimized a bunch of stuff up. First of all, that dart monkey that I was complaining about, that juggernaut, is now a 402. I remember there is a way to beat round 9 with 001 dart instead of 010 dart, so I can turn that into a 402 juggernaut. Very useful trick I will be using later. And then I got rid of the impact, completely moved the glue storm over to where the impact was. That's doing impact's job, and the juggernaut on the spine side is going to do all that it needs, and that's not really going to be an issue on 98 because glue storm's going to be active. All that stuff's going to be glued, so who cares about that. That saved a lot of money, and I also discounted better. I went for a discount on the top before buying any upgrades on the, what was it, the Desperado, the Phantom. I got that to work because I went for 2 juggernauts off the bat. So I went into round 40 with 2 juggernaut Sada. That basically was it, and I was able to get discount immediately, discount all those upgrades, save a lot of money there too. I couldn't really get anything to work out with the ALK, but I did find a spot where I could get a second stack on the shotgun if I put the ALK just a little bit further out like that. Now this means I can't get the primary training, so I decided I'm going to see if not having primary training is better than having the second stack. Turns out getting the primary training is very, very important. I don't really know how much damage those stacks do, but at least having primary training did just phenomenally better against 98 there. So I got that to beat 98. I've got so much cash. I was thinking about trying to buy maybe Relentless to beat that round. Good thing I did it though, because you'll see later on. I ended up stalling that BFB to get that all down. I sadly can't stall 99 because Glue Storm kills everything practically, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. It would have made 100 really easy, but good thing I didn't buy Relentless there, because now I have the money to get this 022 spec, which is actually is needed to be able to beat 100. If I did not have this or that extra money to spend, it would first strike into Moabs, but luckily I'm able to get 2 first strikes now, have money to get some extra stuff to beat 100, and bash it open. And the Desert Phantom got a lot of pops. It's actually kind of insane. So it's a pretty good tower. Its single target is really lacking, which suffers a lot on Ravine, but I think that some cool stuff can be done, and people will learn how to use these better and make some good strategies.
Check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!